feel that if you're prepared to put some focus and direction and dedication into your exercise and your training, we can actually give you better training results by doing less exercise. Now, I know that sounds crazy, and most athletes think to get better they need to do more. But in my belief, you need to be more specific, more focused, more targeted. And there's a couple of examples in the books that I've written, and we'll show you the tables, where an athlete is training within his training zones. Mostly an athlete going out and exercising is probably only about 30% of the time in the relevant training zone. If you can become focused, your training should get to 60%, 70%, even 90% of the training time in the right training zone. So if you're time crunched and you haven't got the training time that you need, rather than needing to go out and do high intensity explosive exercise and try and do top end work that might not be relevant for what you need, I'd say that's not perhaps right. What I want you to do as an athlete is to look at your training zones and question whether we're spending enough time in our training zones. So a classic example I use is an athlete that's doing 6 hours of exercise a week. If they can spend 80 to 90% of the time in the correct training zone for that 6 hours a week, they will come away with having done 5 hours of effective training. If you're just going to go out and exercise in an unstructured manner to get 5 hours of effective training where you're only in your training zone for 30% of the time, you would need to be doing 15 hours of exercise every week. So the balance is, if you're time crunched and you need to be focused, we look at focused, specific, targeted training for you, where you can get away with doing maybe 5 to 6 hours a week, which would equate to someone doing maybe 12 to 15 hours a week of unstructured work. The other benefit to that, clearly, is you've then got more time to recover and more time to do other aspects on your fitness, like stretching, rehab work, strength and conditioning work, if needed. But if you're time crunched, it's about making sure your training is smart and focused, as opposed to just going out and putting more volume in.